say that because it went to game 5. It was last stock and almost had a timeout. Every game was really, really close. Both players hit a lot of combos on each other. Had really close games. So it wasn't a lot of sloppiness. There was a lot of good spacing, a lot of good combos. So this is the first time Bark playing Dark's Jiggly in this weekend. I've played Dark's Jiggly in 3 or 4 sets now, and he finally won it. So he won the last one, the one that mattered. That was good, $30 fucking or whatever. That would have been 55 if I had won that. Fuck. I'm even more pissed. I don't even care if it was a good set. I'm fucking pissed. Nah, it was good. It was a really good set. Oh man. The problem with Jiggly in this matchup against Pika is like Pika can win the neutral. Pika honestly should win this matchup. Because he can win the neutral like every time. But that's the thing, like Pika needs to win the neutral. Pika needs to win the neutral like 30 times to win this matchup. While Jiggly needs to win the neutral 5 times. So despite Jiggly having a really hard time to win the neutral, we saw that, and like I went to like almost 2 minutes without getting touched from Darkhorse, and then he finally did get the touch. God, he didn't want to go to that ledge, but he kind of forced me really well. I wanted to try to get back up over the platform to the other side, but I couldn't. But like it's almost impossible for Jiggly to win this neutral. It's like so hard to get in there. But if Jiggly uses all of her jumps and gets like a down air in there, just wins the neutral once, Jiggly takes the stock. So Jiggly needs to win the neutral 5 times to win. Pika needs to win it 30, but Pika has the tools that he should be winning it almost every time. So I think this is a really good matchup. Definitely harder on the Jiggly, but it's more stressful on the Pika because he has to be foolproof every touch. Bark and Dark having a close one. This is, I think, the first grand finals we've ever seen with Bark and Dark. I don't know if that's exactly true. There might have been one with Xanadu, but typically we don't see these guys playing in the finals matches very often. So Dark didn't get the ledge there. He got the pound, but he was just a little bit too low. Couldn't grab the ledge. So he's now down to stock. I gotta read this chat, all you Darkhorse fans. Everyone's just a Shears hater. Yeah, Darks has been Jiggly the entire tournament. He's actually been Jiggly like all weekend. He went Falcon game 1 against me yesterday, and I beat it I think pretty badly. I actually went Falcon. I went Falcon versus Pika. My Falcon versus Pika in a money match, and I beat him pretty bad too. Because I think Falcon destroys Pika, but he hasn't felt comfortable with his Falcon in the Pika matchup recently. He's been losing. And since in 2016, he's only like won 1 set against me and Bark Sanchez as Falcon. So I think us combined, we won 1 against me, didn't win any against Bark. So he's had a really hard time with Falcon against Pika this year. So he's been playing Jiggly all weekend. So Dark brings it back to last stock. Dark is like really clutch in his last stock with this Jiggly. He just waits for the right touch to get the rest he needs. Oh, he's gonna have a hard time recovering here though. Goes the wrong way. Does he die? No, he lives. He can get back. He just needs to get 1 touch to win this. Oh, and he tries to go fast for the ledge, and Bark reads it. Gets the back here. Alright, game 1 goes to Bark. We saw when Garrow's Puff beat Kiro, Pika, and we saw it beat Isaiah Pika, and we saw his Puff do pretty well against Boom. I think it might have been game 4 he lost, but definitely won at least 1 against Boom. Might have been 2, but no, this matchup is barely in Pika's favor. It's only because Pika can win the neutral so easily, but Puff can just like all he needs is 5 touches and it's the game. It's ridiculous. A grab at like 0% is a stock. I really wish you could, as Pika, you could just like, or like any character, you could just opt to start a stock with like a certain amount of damage. Like I could just say, I want to start this stock with 30% damage. Because then you wouldn't die as Pika. Like Jiggly's not going to get rest combos. It's not like easy rest combos off grabs. Good dash out smash by Darkhorse. Takes that first stock on Bark. Yeah, if I could, I'd start with like 30%, 40% damage against Falcons and Jigglies, just so I would be out of like 0 to death range. Or gets him with a thunder. Bark using those thunders to edgeguard. I did that once. I got one stock off it. I don't know. I'm just afraid of doing it because if you miss, then the Jiggly can just fastball. You're so vulnerable. Jiggly just fastball and kill you. It's probably safer than I imagine. I'm just getting scared of that, so I haven't tried it really much. I did try that one time and I got the stock, but Bark's been trying it. Hasn't really hit with it much. Got it once, but he hasn't also really been punished. So it could be safe. It actually be a really safe option. I have to think more about it. Definitely situational. Pika has to go, or the Jiggly has to go high. Bark did it really well there. He actually did it to where he fell and got the ledge, so it's probably the best option against Jiggly. But I just think, I don't know, maybe they're safer edge guards. I don't know, it's a tough one. This is just a tough matchup. So much spacing. Good nair by Bark. Good back here by Dark. Oh, Bark recovers sweet spots. Bark is the best player in Baltimore. He's above LD because at Bark and then LD, then me and Darkhorse, and me and Darkhorse are like basically even, as we saw it today. Wins a close one today. So if Dark can take this off Bark, that'll be huge because that'll be a big upset. This tournament's gonna be over soon, probably by 7:30. Be good. I'll get home early. Yeah, people are saying that timeouts are bad for this game. We should reduce to 4 stocks. I don't know if I agree. I think every timeout has been exciting to watch because maybe it's because it's still new to us. It's not like common. Maybe in the other games, if timeouts often, it just gets boring. But it's really hard to time someone out in this game. And the timeouts always come down to the last touch. It's just like a touch away from someone winning. So it's never like a timeout where someone's like got a 3-stock lead and they're just bullying the clock. And it's the only way you're getting the timeout really is with like the players fighting the whole time. It's not a boring campy. It's a maybe mildly campy, but it's not like, you know, no one's touching or even approaching for up air kill. Wow, so Bark now taking a 2-0 lead. You guys go that one convincingly. The timeouts are never where it's just really boring and, you know, the players are just like not doing anything. There's always people trying to approach, get close, and then in the last like 30 seconds maybe they run away, but the chase always seems to fail for the person running. I mean, Kiro couldn't run. Wayne Guerra won the timeout by, Boom was trying to run, and then he finally steals the hit with like 15 seconds to go, and then Boom can't chase him down. So it's always, I mean, the timeouts we've had so far have been really good. I don't think it's a bad thing. I think we don't have to go to 4 stocks. 5 stocks is fine. Timeouts are rare, and when they happen, it's been pretty exciting. Great nair there by Bark. That's Dark should have pounded, but I don't think he did a dare there. But it was still good nair. Comes out, it's got a good hitbox. Good knockback too. Hit with it early. So Bark with a stock lead. Good pivot up smash. Not gonna lead anything, particularly he's too high percent. Yeah, Bark has just gotten so good with his spacing. He like knows every matchup now. I feel like there's no matchup he doesn't know. Maybe the Luigi matchup because it's 100-0 Luigi, but yeah, he knows like every match with Pika. He spaces like so well. He's worked on his tech. He's like figured out combos. He's executing well. So Bark takes a 2-stock lead, gets him over the top. Yeah, we know the stream's choppy. It's an internet problem here. We've got 141,000 dropped frames while we've been streaming, so it's pretty bad. We have the recording quality looks like it's pretty good. I mean, OBS looks smooth and beautiful, so the recording should be really good, assuming this doesn't crash. We're hoping. Last night the OBS crashed, so we'll see. If it comes out all good, we'll have great sets for you on YouTube. You can watch it. And there's definitely some you should watch. Definitely a few sets you should watch. I think the V tag this one was good too. Can't remember what else we had. Q Darkhorse was pretty good. That was 2-1. Maybe Darkhorse if you throw some flash. Even though Darkhorse won that 3-0 pretty convincingly. It was some good showing by V there. Good up B by Bark. One thing Dark did really well is he got the so Wayne Guerra against, I think it might have been Isaiah, Boom, I don't know, Hero, I can't remember, but he did a up tilt on up B, Pika's up B, and then rested him out of it. And he did that 2 or 3 times, didn't he? He said it's pretty easy. He said it's like free. Like you just see the Pika, you get it on someone on shield, just like wait for them to do something. It's like wait like half a second and then just up tilt, and you'll just get a free up tilt rest. So I mean the Pika has options if they know that's gonna happen. They can just scrap, if they know they're gonna wait, they have the time to react, but typically it's like panic up B. So Darkhorse takes it back to even stocks. He's got a high percent, but Jiggly just needs to win the neutral once, just get 1 grab, and it's a stock for him. Down there. Oh, he didn't get the pot drop down there. That's important for Jigglies. When they get 1 down there, they get a shield drop down there again. Oh, he fell fell off. He wanted the up tilt. He fell off and got the up air. That forfeited the stock. Alright, Mark's got him off stage again. He's done a pretty good job at edge guarding Darkhorse, but he doesn't get him there. Down smash. Hit him with the weak hitbox. They didn't get enough to kill him. He hit him with a strong one. He got a pretty good angle. Probably would have killed. Maybe not killed. It's only 60%, but definitely would have got him in a good position to maybe get another edge guard on him. Especially considering he wouldn't have his jump back. Good back here by Bark. He's gotten Dark pretty good with that. He sits on the platform. He knows Dark's going low, and he just flat drop back here's him. Good up smash by Dark. We're going to last stock. Can Dark force a game 4? Or is Bark going to go home not dropping a set here? I don't think he dropped a game, actually. Yeah, Bark has not dropped a game. Can Dark be the first one to take a game off Bark this weekend, actually? No, yesterday in the round robin, he lost some 2v1s. Or lost some, well, he won games 2-1 because he went like Mario or something silly. Oh, that roll get up is bad. Darkhorse got me with one of those roll get ups actually. Oh, get back in my bark. It was just slow over 100. I just didn't know how to space it. I didn't know the timing on it. So, no, Dark's tricky with that. Dark's gotta get back on the stage.